Hey, what's up, everybody? We got some crazy news today. Like, I swear, bro, dude, Marvel Rivals just keeps on winning, guys. Like, Overwatch could never. Apparently, they're going to be releasing a new hero every month and a half. Like, that means every season that we get 2 heroes, I believe, unless I'm doing the seasons wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's 2 heroes every season, which means that about every year we're gonna get at least 1, if not 2 heroes in every role. And let's be real, in that year, that means everybody that plays Marvel Rivals, like, you know, obviously if you're ranked, you're probably going to be like one tricking. You might switch between like new heroes and stuff, but that means that if you're like, you know, playing quick play, you're always going to have a new character to play every year that you really like. And there's going to be, you know, 2 times 12, 24. Wait, no, sorry, it's not 12 because it's going to be 1 every month and a half. Yeah, so that would be at least 8 new heroes every year, not month. So that means that at least 1 out of each of those 8 heroes, you know, every year, you're at least going to get 1 hero you really like, and I assume are going to like at least main or play for a while, right? And if you're in ranked, you know, you might switch your one trick or main eventually with one of these newer heroes, right? You know, stuff happens. Now, I know a lot of people don't, they just stay with their one hero. Like right now, I'm just a Loki main, but then if I'm playing Duelist, say, you know, I get queued up for Duelist because, you know, everyone else locks in support or whatever, then I will play Mr. Fantastic because I like Mr. Fantastic a lot. I know a lot of people don't like his damage numbers. I know a lot of people think that he's got the wet noodle damage, but I really like characters that are hybrids in games, and I like the feeling that I can do a lot of spread damage and then also take a lot of damage for my team, and then I can also like support them, whether I get a shield, give them a shield, or I can constantly put pressure on the enemy team with my, you know, me constantly getting a shield off them and jumping them and, you know, going big Mr. Fantastic on them, you know, big Bruce Lee, you know, just like kicking their butt. But yeah, so I'm kind of curious if they're actually going to deliver on this promise, though, because from what it's saying is NetEase is telling Marvel Rivals players that a new hero will launch every month and a half, and as additional seasons roll out. The studio's creative director, Gunyum Chen, clarified the team's post-launch plans during an interview with Metro. He doesn't mince words, promising its release playable character every half season. That equals out to at least 1 new hero every month and a half, or roughly every 6 weeks. Dude, America's got to step it up, like not like America as a whole, but like the gaming, like, you know, studios in America, because dude, these studios from like, well, I guess it's also European studios, so I guess Western studios need to step it up, because dude, like Eastern studios are kicking butt, bro. Like, you know, you got Wukong, you got Marvel Rivals. Isn't there like another one that's like really big that was like made in the East? I don't know, I can't think of it, but oh, you know, like Valorant and League of Legends, they're owned by, you know, like Asian companies. Like, obviously the companies are sourced in America, but like the people that actually make the business decisions are in another country. So I know it's one of the big ones. It's not Netmarble. I don't think it's NetEase. Maybe it is. It's one of the other ones. It's one of the big, you know, one of the big 5 or whatever. But anyways, the point is, it's like, it's just, they really got to get this stuff together. Like, you got Ubisoft, you know, freaking EA I haven't heard in a while, though, to be fair, but, you know, Ubisoft's been making mistakes. Like, dude, you got Activision messing up, Bungie's been messing up a lot lately. Like, dude, they really just gotta, dude, like, we're eating good, and it's just sad that it's like, it's just not even like, you know, an American studio, which it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, it's disappointing that a lot of these good games, like Metaphor is another good game that I don't think is American either. Like, it's crazy. Like, and Sony isn't technically American either. That's Japan. So Astrobot, the game of the year, isn't even like, it's just, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, and then you got Overwatch, like Overwatch, Blizzard, American studio. Bro, 1 agent or whatever hero every year. And sometimes I don't even think you'd get that sometimes. And then 1 map. Oh, do they have anything on the maps? Every season we'll be rolling out fresh seasonal stories? are they I don't know if they're talking about like the comic book thing though, because you guys know like those little comic books you can slowly collect, or if they mean like a new story with the like with that season, like, you know, where it's like, oh look, you know, Dracula's attacking, blah blah blah, like what they did for this, or if it's actually going to be like PvE story missions. Because if it's going to be like that, dude, Overwatch is cooked, because that's literally what they said they were going to do, and they said it's impossible to do, we can't possibly do that. Okay, new heroes will actually be breaking down each season into 2 halves. The length of one season is 3 months, and for each half of the season we will introduce a new hero, which we already know. We just eventually want to continue to enhance the experience and, you know, keep everyone excited in our community. It's a tall order that will leave fans with one question: is every season winds down? I don't know. Who's next? Marvel Rivals Season 1 Eternal Nightfall already kicked things off with a strong start by introducing both Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman for the first half. By the way, both really good characters. Like, maybe they'll tweak Mr. Fantastic a little bit, but I just think he'd be broken. Like, he'd easily get broken. Like, I think he's in a good spot, but maybe he needs a little buff for competitive play. I don't know. I've been playing him in competitive, and I haven't lost a game with him, I think. Or if I did, it wasn't because I was playing him. And then Invisible Woman. Like, she's just a really fun healer. I know some people wish she was a tank. I'm going to be honest. I like her as a healer. She's fun. It's fun to place the shield. It's fun to do the invisible, you know, ult that heals everybody and makes your team, like, just, you know, the second coming of Jesus. The Fantastic Invisible for the first half, but the Thing and the Human, I'm not even excited for the Thing, bro. I was never really a fan of it, but maybe that's because I didn't read the comics about him. I am curious how the Human Torch is going to be, if he's going to be like kind of similar to Iron Man and Storm, where he's just constantly in the air. The Human Torch primed to launch with the second half in a few weeks. These are Marvel mainstays who have undeniably earned their place as legendary superhero characters, but keeping up the momentum over time will be quite the challenge. Marvel Rivals already launched with a strong list of playable heroes that includes names like Wolverine, Magneto, Spider-Man, and Jeff the Landshark. Bro, let's be real, no one even knew who Jeff the Landshark was until this game came out. And which is kind of sad, because like the comic that he's from is actually pretty interesting, but yeah. But there's so many other faces to include. Blade is one of the characters rumored to appear. Yeah, I'm sure he will. For example, with like let's be real, they're probably gonna try to focus on getting the big hitters, and then they're gonna like sneak in like people that they think will do really well, but no one really knows as well. Like, for example, I think people know, like, they have a grasp of the idea of who Squirrel Girl is, but no one actually knows her story until Marvel Rivals. And then no one at all knew Jeff, but like people like these characters for one reason or another, you know, with Squirrel Girl. But I actually think Squirrel's cool. Like, I don't really care for her comic story, but I like playing her in the game. Anyways, in season 2, for example, with fans also hoping to see characters like Daredevil, that'd be interesting. But I feel like it'd be kind of similar to Moon Knight. Like, well, I guess not, because Moon Knight, they kind of made him more like super powery in the game. Never mind. Deadpool, and yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna do Deadpool. Like, that's got to be like a Mundo League of Legends situation. And other X-Men. At some point, it's unclear how NetEase will expand upon Marvel Rivals roster in the future, but with the success it's seen so far, the team is showing no signs of slowing down. Blah blah. This is just like what season 1 already introduced. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm pretty hyped up for Marvel Rivals. I don't really know. I hope they like obviously keep to the promises that they're making, but I'm not stupid. I'm not gullible. Like, I know how these companies work. I know that a lot of them say things and then do different things. Like, obviously Marvel Rivals hasn't done that yet, but like I said, you know, Blizzard hadn't done that yet and then did, and then, you know, things happen. I'm not talking about Overwatch. I just mean like the company's like life history. So we'll see how it goes. Like, you know, look at League of Legends, for example. Like, they said they weren't going to do things, and look at them now. They're selling $500 skins, bro. And I get it, it's a skin, but like, come on. Like, that's kind of a new low. Like, selling a skin for $500 and then also making it into a gambling option, like gacha. Like, really rude. Like, people do whatever they want, but it's like, you know, a lot of young people and older people play League of Legends. So, you know, you're getting kids into gambling early on. I don't know. Like, gambling's fine with me, but it's just kind of messy when you're like grooming kids into stuff like that. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more Marvel Rivals stuff and variety. See you guys next time. Peace.